There's like no way he actually died. He's waiting on an episode of him be revived again. It's Dark Schneider. He's just gonna get up again. We all know that. Cause it's Dark Schneider. He doesn't need a heart to be alive. It's so overkill, man. Here we go. Here we go. Stop pretending to be dead, you loser. Yeah, he slaps him. Come on, man. Stop pretending. Someone is very berserk. Yeah, it reminds me so much of berserk, right? It's like extremely like berserk. It's more natural. This anime is so natural. You doing my husband? Is this? This is so much natural. All the time. The show was turning into natural, man. This is a natural show now. It's always about Nail getting natural. You're doing my husband. Her? Yeah. He's just ruining my boyfriend. Like I realized, wait, did I save him? Did I make him stronger? Or did he just started laughing at him? He was like, oh no. I hate Dark Schneider. Best of the course, amazing anime. Dark Schneider! It's a lovely anime, you know. He screams at them and he smashes all the waifus. I love that she sends her wife army at him and he's like, oh, we're gonna seduce the next one. And I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, Battle is back now. He's gonna give her his heart, right? I think it's kind of obvious. He's gonna give her heart, yeah. I said it last season, or last part. Yeah, he's gonna, here, take the heart, right? She needs to have his heart, right? He's gonna save his waifu by here. Get the heart, girl. He's gonna give it to her, right? Yeah. That's what I said last time. It's so obvious. Yeah, the opening is awesome. The opening is really good. I was hoping they were doing no. Yeah, yesterday I was hoping they had a new opening, but unfortunately it's the same opening. So then I will do an opening. I like he loses some clothing. He can purify his waifu from the curse, but I like it's just lost her like boob armor. It's so ridiculous. I mean, it wasn't shown, but yeah, the metal fell off and she only had her bra under it once. Oh god, that is so stupid. I love it. He's probably fine, you know. You know how Dark Schneider is. He's probably can survive this shit. He's like, here's my heart, and he's like, he can somehow survive this. This is the most one of the most OP. He's like the OG OP main character. He's like before Isekai characters. He was the OG fan. She's so dramatic. She's like, oh, he's dead now. Come on. I mean, it's like she's so dramatic. There's no way that Gara is crying though. Gara is devastated, man. He's like, that's my best friend, or something. I don't know. No, but I think it's kind of funny. They're like, what an idiot! He clearly it seems so obvious that he knows he doesn't need his heart right to live that. So of course, Kalsu is the ice guy. Right? We didn't know that, and here he goes. Yeah, he's done much. He's a white hair. Right? He's Todoroki with only one. He looks at Todoroki, doesn't he? He's Todoroki, but only got the ice man. Look at his face there. But as Dark Schneider is like, this is lame, right? Yeah, Dark Schneider is like, that's lame magic, yeah. Ice spells, that's for lamers, yeah. Dark Schneider would call this pathetic. He'd be like, fire spells is for men, yeah. Men use fire and lightning spells, only losers use ice spells. Yeah, he's like a necromancer, right? He's a guy in the background that's like, my guy does stuff for me, yeah. Of course he's just like, I don't want to have to do it myself, right? Yeah, he's a classic evil necromancer guy. But it makes sense though. I mean, obviously this anime is so inspired by heavy metal, right? So of course there has to be a guy that's a necromancer. When they have a vampire and so on like that, there has to be a guy that's a necromancer that can control. So he's a corpse now? But I just doubt it, right? He's a corpse now? I'm like, I don't believe this shit, man. He's been dead for 3 days. I'm just like, no, I don't believe this, man. I don't believe this. This Dark Schneider, man. He's just gonna resurrect the end in the moment now. I'm in complete denial, man. I've never been so much denial for a dead character like Dark Schneider. He's like gave his heart voluntarily. No, he doesn't need that shit, man. For weaklings. He's the manliest man ever. Dark Schneider is faking it, man. He just wants a kiss from his girl, something. He just wants Yoko to kiss him. Come on. See? You owe me money! She's like, where's my yen? Loser! Come on, this only thing he needs like a maiden kiss, right? And then it's probably fine something. See? He needs his girlfriend to kiss him, and then it's probably like a heal. Come on. No, it didn't work. Didn't lose yet. Maybe maiden tear then. A maiden tear and a kiss. Oh? Maybe all the maiden kiss him. Where's the order? Where's the wifey arm? He needs nail, he needs all of them. He's back, right? He's gonna be back! Yeah, it's Dark Schneider, man. He's like, why, he's dead for 3 days? Come on, man. He's fine, right? Yeah, it's the delusion, right? It's just like, I mean, this is not an anime where you watch it and you're like, oh, the main character's not dead. This is an anime where you watch it and you're like, oh, the main character is finally alive again. Yeah, you just wait for the moment until he's alive, right? this series an anime where you just can't imagine Dark Schneider dying from losing his heart, right? He's so OP, yeah. This is the fakest of fakest death ever, man. Dark Schneider's fake out death, man. Killing him. No. This is the first bad guy that we saw. The Warlock. We kind of really knew that though, yeah. Like the humans, of course, fought the evil. But are they call demi-humans, but the backstory still is in the future, right? So are they like are the goblins like transformed humans, or are they from another planet though? Yeah, I don't know really, yeah, because she appears, right, Anthrax, 400 years ago. That's kind of the catalyst, right, for magic and someone being on Earth, right? But did she bring with her the goblins, or are they like transformed humans, turn into monsters? They call them demi-humans, so... That comment is so weird. Oh, the Dark Schneider and Nelly, so he's like, oh, that man was her lover and... Yes, like, he both loved her and he also was her... Okay, yeah, that's... And there she is, Nail-sama, the waifu. She's gonna save the humans, right? Against Abigail, I guess, too, as well. Yeah, and she hates Abigail, right? So. What's this? What? She thinks she's a robot. Seriously, yeah. They're like, yeah, she got like a nervous system and we got this seal. So she actually a mecha? Yeah, they're like, we gotta put this thing here, right? We got this seal like a mechanic. We got like put the engine here. So she's more a mechanical thing. But maybe magic is what actually is mechanic stuff. Maybe it's like some kind of future tech, right, that creates the magic. Yeah, I love Phantasy Star, right? Sega's JRPG. That like I feel no one's played anymore. But they were great back in the days, and of course Phantasy Star Online was a very, very good to Dreamcast. But yeah, fortunately Sega has produced Phantasy Star basically since his online game. Right? It has 2 other online games, but they stopped doing their own JRPG games. Which is unfortunate because yeah, they were one of those classic JRPGs. Of course it was never bigger than fantasy or whatever, but yeah, it was like they kind of mixed this, you know, like laser swords with magic, so it was Demon Mail! I mean, yeah, she's just like, Demon Mail! He's wearing Demon Mail and he's lynching people, yeah, okay. But like Nell has a sexy outfit, yeah, she lost her armor now, she's wearing that more appealing outfit now, right? Straight up an engine, yeah, she's a mechanic. It must be like a mother brain a little bit too. But clearly it affects Dark Schneider. He's the dragon, right? He's that 400-year-old white dragon thing, right? So clearly he's affected. Even more than he can't die then, but he's automatically survived, the bad guy has survived. It's like, oh, Dark Schneider's a light guy? He's also gonna figure out that Schneider is the anti-Anthrax. What? No, you can't revive Dark Schneider. I guess she's like buffing generally evil spells, I guess. Yeah, I guess she's definitely helps him, right? He clearly wants to revive her too because his necromancer magic, I guess, is stronger. What are the Lynch gonna do then? Are they gonna fight him anyway? But what can they can't go over the wall. There's no bridge anymore. Like, of course she's like Dark Schneider. Built. He's so OP. Oh, it can't be. His heart is his heart just rebuilds itself. He's so OP, man. He's the most OP main character ever. It's like, oh, you mean I don't die from that? Who needs that heart, guys? Yeah, nail. They nail the power up. There we go. But I don't even know what they're fighting him for. Wasn't this standing on the cliff edge? Man, guess he's a nice guy, man. He's a pretty girl. Yes, he's so obsessed with like, gotta protect the cute ladies. He can jump, okay. So I mean Lynch he can get over the cliff anyway. I really want, he's like, I'm getting stronger. Yeah. Exactly, okay, he has to be undead, right? He's like, I'm getting stronger now when she's out, right? I love that he keeps having nails. But they know what they want with nail, man. Here we go. He's gonna slap him. He's gonna slap him. Listen! Here we go. What a strategy. I'm just gonna go over and bitch slap him. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, this is gonna work, man. Oh, kisses my boyfriend. No, I'm just gonna slap him 10 times. What is this? She's a terrible, terrible wife, man. So you can't get destroyed. Of course he would. He resurrected himself. this is the classic promo art for best of. Yeah, lit up the Joker, right? Here it is. Yeah, this is a classic promo. Lucian, yeah, this is the one we always see in the promo art, right? I say immediately that a good thing was that Dark Schneider was only dead for an episode. Yeah, I mean, it was so obvious that his freaking Dark Schneider is just gonna revive, right? But I think it was really good that he was only dead for one episode, because like we know how it is. He was dead for like half an episode. Yeah, he's like, whatever, I'm just gonna get back up again, right? But yeah, where's the scene with the heart flies in? It's a little too. It was kind of weird before that scene, but then he just kind of looked kind of flashy when he kind of had it going in there. But where's the machine runs in there and kisses him, and he's like lying here. Oh, here it is, yeah. So, Schneider is dead, right? You know, he's dead. But like I said, I liked it that he was only dead for like 20 minutes. You're like, there's no way he actually works on Dark Schneider, right? There's no way he's actually gonna die. I will keep laughing at it. No, but again, I think it's really, honestly, really good that they didn't like a 5 episode of, oh, who kage will save Dark Schneider? He's like, no, he should drive himself. Whatever, you know, whatever. I mean, it's what it is. Right? He's OP main. Yeah, turns out Antred is a mecha, right? Yeah, she doesn't seem to be like they keep talking about spirit or stuff and so on, but I really wonder what the true backstory is, right? Because we know that she comes out and she destroys kind of Earth, right? Or not completely, obviously, but I mean, she destroys a modern, what usually mankind civilization or whatever, right? Yeah, a few people survive, right? And the dragon fights her, which is clearly those Sniders and that fights her, and then Earth is like goblin shit, right? But she seemingly is just a mecha, yeah. But it still keeps talking about spiritual energy and so on. But maybe it's a mixture. But now inside of her this is basically use a computer, right? Yeah, they go into her like mainframe, and it's like, we're gonna push this button here. So, and of course it's built like a typical in a lot of animes and also JRPGs, right? That she got these tendrils or whatever, right? But they are cables, yeah. They look like some first tackets, but they actually use cables, right? So inside like a PC, right? So I hope it's a backstory for that. But anyway, that's that episode. Of course. I don't really know what it's surprised for. He's alive again? I don't really know why they're like, Dashkun! It's like, yeah, what else can happen? These guys like immortal. Yeah, this guy has no idea what he's doing. He's just there. Oh, he created him? Wait, he's actually created him? I thought Abigail created him. Oh, so he's an older necromancer? It's kind of weird to me that Abigail didn't create Lynch. So Lynch is the one leading the necromancer army. What if you kill this Doshi guy? Don't Lynch die then if you kill the necromancer? Stands there behind them and it's like, woo! So yeah, what if you kill him, right? The ninjas are only, they've turned into One Piece characters. The ninjas are only used for reaction faces. They're always like, look at that sword technique! The ninjas, since they're introduced, are only there to do reaction stuff. They're only there to be like, oh my god, look at that amazing lighting ability, yeah. Lighting, yeah. But the ninjas are only there to be like, oh, did you see Master Gara shooting laser beams? Yeah, they're like, but see, this guy seems cray-cray. He jumps in front of them now. What do you just kill him for? Even if it doesn't matter, he's just next to them. Why don't you just kill this guy for? He then jumps into them and is like, hey guys, you're like, this is weird. Now he's like kicking them when they're down or something. But he's so weak and tiny. Yeah, Baka is a kicks them. What is this scene? Yeah, don't call me short. Shibby, I'm not a shibby. What is this? So his strategy is to beat it. Sometimes it's weird to find it. Because it also is the physically strongest guy, yeah, so he just punches it, yeah, like, he got magic, but he can also use, and of course, Nail is getting, I don't know why she's naked in her mind. Oh, that is so etchy, man. Why is he, like, in her vision face of it, shit. Oh my god, now he blasted him. Papa! See, now she's gonna, yeah, okay. She actually has clothes on her, yeah, I'm surprised. I don't know, his point is like, I was an undead, my legs are tall. It's like, he had an idea he could turn though. I don't understand why he's like, you had no idea it would work. Really? I felt that he had. Honestly, yeah, Gara is like, you have no idea you could survive that. Really? I feel he had an idea. I'm interpreting like Dark Schneider was like, oh, I can just remove my heart. I don't need my heart. Yeah, I feel he definitely knew that you could do it, right? Yeah, I don't know, like, why they screaming at him like being an idiot. I think, sure he's a moron, but I mean, it seemingly was part of his plan, right? Yeah, they got the Dark Schneider. Yeah, now he's the popular hero. He's like, yeah, guys, woo! Dark Schneider! I did everything. But this is why I love it. It's a great main character, yeah. I mean, I did everything, guys. Gara, you can take some fame too, but I am the one doing all of the shit, though. Yeah, she's like, you princess kissing my husband. Yeah, come on. Exactly. But I like how she doesn't care about Yoko. She's just like, what? She doesn't ignore the main love interest. Come on. But obviously she knows that he's it's my man. This anime is so messed man. This anime is so messed man. Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. This guy is like smashed like 6 of them. I don't know. He's smashing every woman in the whole anime, right? So, but honestly, I don't get what Gara, no Gara, I mean, the dragon. I mean, what is Lars Ulrich's point, right? He's just like the dragon never does anything. He's just like the narrator. He's like, oh, he has to be the chosen one, but he never does anything, right? He just flies around there. He knows all this shit, but he never helps anyone. He never helped Lucy when they're stuck in that cage last season, right? And so on. He never does anything. He's like, he's there and being like, oh, I see, this is, woo, no, nothing ever happens. He never does anything concrete, right? Oh my god, yeah, it's like, oh, it's gonna be, oh, that is so etchy, man. Yeah, it's gonna, Dashi! He's like, I've been alive for 3 minutes, let's do it. Oh yeah, and his hair perfectly covers her up eyes. His hair goes down and like covers her up eyes. Very beautifully done anime, yeah. Very nice censorship. But this is probably Netflix censored, right? Yeah. If it was like the manga, I'm guessing you could see her up eyes, right? I like how he guilt trips her to basically have intercourse. He basically guilt trips her to intercourse, yeah. He's like, don't worry, I will forgive you try to kill me if you sleep with me. Yeah, he's straight up guilt tripping Neil into the bed there. Poor girl. Okay, he gets weird though, and he's like, you're my only one. Yeah, he gets weird though, and he's like, you're my only little girl. Yeah, he gets weird, man. It gets very weird. I can't show this scene, but it looks so funny how she's like lying in the bed, right? And she got this, her ass is so big, right? She didn't do anything, but she was just lying there in the bottom like this. But her ass is just, her body's like so insanely, you know. Yeah, her, you know, she's so curvy, yeah. She's so thick, right? That just like lying in the bed, you see the the shape of the blankets or whatever. It's like massively, it's like a tsunami, right? Yeah, it's just absurd, man. It's so absurd. I love to see when she was fighting in the bedroom. What? What? Santa Claus appears to like, is it Dark Schneider probably? It's like Dark Schneider dressing as like Santa Claus to start to sleep with. Yeah, I guess so, right? He goes dark Santa Claus. Trying to get some. No, it's paying, but yeah, she's also money. What is this in? He goes in as Santa Claus, sits into her bedroom and is like, I owe you money, so I'm trying to give you. How do you know it was me? My perfect disguise as Santa Claus. This is so random, but they have Santa in this future? In this like medieval, what? Oh yeah, you owe me interest. That's good, Yoko. You owe me like 600 yen. I pay with my body, then. I will pay you with my body, then. Yeah, okay. I'll pay it for them. But it's just so weird too. What, did they have Santa Claus still? Yeah, and he's like, I'm Santa Claus. Then Dark Schneider is very stronger now. Now he's like, uh-oh. Now he's like, not Daishibu. He's like, wait. Like, Kalsu is happy or something? Yeah. This anime has a lot of reaction, guys. Yeah, now these priest guys, right, are the new ninjas. They're like, oh, Abigail is angry. Yeah, they are the new reaction phase guys. The anime clearly has a lot of different monsters that kind of randomly appear. I mean, sure, they're Cyclops. I mean, it's like whatever. It's never really explained what monsters exist, but yeah, they're Cyclops, right? So, I mean, why not? Weapon as the armor, right? Yeah, he got like a demon mace, I guess. This called his demon mail, right? So I guess he has a demon hammer or mace or sledgehammer there. So probably some anti-magic hammer, probably. Does remind me of Berserk, right? Yeah, the Berserk armor. Yeah. Yeah, no, it is the Berserk armor. It is the Berserk armor, man. It is Berserk, man. Yeah, it's exactly like Berserk. Shit, man. Yeah, it is straight up Berserk. It's unlikely they have all three. Really? it's unlikely they have all of them. No, I don't think so. Come on, tell us. Devil Mace, come on. I called it. It's my prize. That was obvious. It's very obvious. Yeah, so here's a Devil Mace, right? Very obviously. Okay, an Earthquake Mace. Yeah, this anime is very straightforward. This anime is so straightforward! What? A giant mace? I just talked about that! This anime is so straightforward, man. It's very like this kind of anime, yeah. It's very much this kind of anime, right? He's like, have you heard about the Super Mace? Oh, it's over there! Yeah, so immediately come and slaps them in the face with it. Man, now it gets very etchy here. Nail wants to do it again here. Don't leave me in the bedroom. Yeah, now it's getting etchy, man. It's affording how to censor her gigantic oppas, though. In honestly a really weird way. It's like, no way his torso would have covered her oppas in that angle. Yeah. But, I mean, it's fun having a main character that actually smashed around. Yeah, I mean, I like it, right? He's one of the few main characters that actually has a lot of intercourse. Like, seriously, how often do you have an anime main character that actually managed to do a lot of characters, right? You have a lot of horror main characters, but how often do they actually sleep with the horror members, right? He's like one of the few main characters that actually has like a lot of fun, a lot of family-friendly fun, right? But this guy's back? I thought they killed, didn't they punch him too? How did he survive that? He's about to die. He's like Sun, you know? He's like Sun, he's like, what? A woman's about to die? A sexy MILF? I gotta save her! And then this is where Dark Schneider's gonna come in here, come on. Oh man, it's getting brutal, I mean, hurt little girl. She only bled though, it was a flesh wound, but still. Here we go. Yeah, see, he's gonna come and save her, right? And Snell there too. Man, it's such a shibby. But come on, I thought it's obvious, right? It's like, oh, not that MILF, I gotta save her life. Oh, man! Yeah, he bursted him, he grabbed his eyeball, man. Oh, Dark Schneider, man! Oh man, oh my god, this is getting some, oh god, now we went 80s manga here. and Nate is like, how lovely! He ripped his eyeballs out. This guy seems to be pretty fine about it though. He's like, oh, I'll kill you next time. Yeah, this guy just barely to care about it. He's like, I don't need to die. I can still fight. But I like how Nail is like, oh, that turns me on so much. she's not like he's getting off, man, watching him. Oh, Dark Schneider. He probably kills the cyclist immediately. Yeah, who cares, man? I really feel, I like Nail's new uniform is like half dressed up. Yeah, like she didn't have time to put on her metal bikini. She got a half a metal bikini. Yeah, she didn't have time to put on her full armor. It's really stupid little hammer thing. Maybe it heals him or something. Here we go. Maybe the hammer was something else, right? Yeah. Well, that's really too easy. The hammer just didn't do that. Yeah, so the hammer also makes him immortal, though, right? Oh, it also makes him. What's happening? He grows into like what? Wings? Good. Nanda! The random people coming screaming at it. What's happening? No, he didn't get wings. He got like huge shoulders. It reminds me of Muscular in My Academia, how he's like spinning up his muscles back. But yeah, it does feel really stupid, right? From like a typical evil bad guy perspective, how they don't have every weapon immediately, right? You know, these kind of bad guys, right? They never make much sense because they have one issue, and that of course is that if you go back to this maze thing, right? Allow this anime. Some animes this would be terrible, right? Like Myrmonden Girlfriend. It's super annoying when they are like, let me talk about this thing and have it immediately. But in this anime, I think it works, right? They have this like, the anime is so absurd that it works. They're like talking about the maze, and then the next second it appears. He's like, this legendary demon maze. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, this anime it works. It's over the top, right? But seriously, I thought about it last week or 2 weeks ago, or like our friend review, so 2 fights ago. How in that anime it's always like this too, right? They mentioned the white bag, suddenly the white bag enters the door right there, and it's just stupid. But in this anime it works because it's so over the top, right? Yeah. It's immediately Dark Schneider is alive. He says that a Santa Claus, and at the same time this guy is like, we have to take care of the demon maze. And then the Cyclops comes, and it's always this anime it works because it's so crazy. But all that being said, right, I think it's funny and so on. Yeah, and also it works better because the comedy I think is on point in anime. It has this weird comedy, right? But I think it's on point because when Gara asks the priest then, okay, what can the mace do more than that? He's like, I don't know, the scripts were ruined. Yeah, like it works in this kind of comedic way. It's like, oh, I could only read half the text though, so I know it makes earthquake and something more, you know. So that makes it kind of funny too, and they play it off like a joke, right? But one thing though that I think is stupid though, even for this anime, even though it's so kind of just go with the flow, right? It is stupid, of course. That's very, very typical, you know, evil bad guys. Why don't you just have one guy with all the weapons? Yeah, it doesn't make much sense though that Lynch didn't have the hammer, right? It doesn't make much sense that mace, yeah, that he didn't have the mace. Why is like we have these three, you know, legendary demonic equipments, right? Like we have the armor, the mace, and I guess the last thing might be another weapon, probably shield, maybe, but yeah, whatever. Maybe a shield. It's a shield. So it's like you have these three items, right? Why don't you just have the same guy with all of them? why doesn't Abigail someone else? You just have all three, right? Okay, sure. Maybe the demon thing, the armor couldn't be used unless you are someone like an undead person or necromancer or whatever, because it hurt you. It definitely reminded me of Berserk, right? Too much, but obviously it reminded me a lot of the Berserk armor, right? The guts has, right? So on. Don't too much, it don't spoil the details. But here's an armor, right? And it's very, very similar. It looks similar and it kind of works similar too, right? So that definitely was my immediate reaction to it. I was like, man, that's kind of the Berserk armor. That is a weird comedy, man. Yeah, why is Dark Schneider dressed up as Santa Claus? They goes into her bedroom and touches her socks, I guess. He was gonna put the money in her boot, though. So it actually made sense, I guess. It wasn't actually like a, you know, a hen stuff. It actually was trying to put money inside her socks, right? Like typical, you put the present in socks, right? But she had it on her foot, so you had to like take her foot and put the money into it. So it still felt weird, man. But yeah, this, I guess, because he's probably a survivor from the future, or from the past, right? Before the world was destroyed. So I guess he remembers Santa Claus. Right, I think so, yeah. Dark Schneider is probably a human that was alive during, you know, our time now, right? With technology. So he probably knows Santa Claus. I guess that's why he's Santa Claus herself. There's a Neil scene. Let's get some wife with boots scene here, yeah. That isn't too etchy, man. This scene is so absurd though. There's one scene when she's lying in bed with him, and her oppa is, you don't see that, you know, it's censored, right? Unfortunately, it's very lame. But it looks so weird because she's lying over him, and her oppas are massive, right? But we can't see anything. Like it looks absurd, like because she has her oppas on his stomach, and there's no way his stomach would be able to like cover up her oppas in a sense. Like physically, it makes no sense, right? How their body shapes gotta combine here. It doesn't make any sense. It's not how human. She's an elf, I guess, but you know what I mean. It's not how bodies works, man. Like you wouldn't be able to cover up her private parts with your stomach in that angle. It makes no sense. But I don't know, they're all kind of too etchy. This was the best one. He rips his eye out, and Neil is like, oh, he touched my eye, he's so hot. Yeah, she stands there like, oh, he's so attractive. Does this like really weird face. Gara is like, that is really brutal. And she's like, ah, yeah. Oh, we're gonna do it again after this. It's like, what? Yeah. But why is this guy still alive for? I don't know. It's just to narrate something. Vivian's body. I wanna do it myself. Yeah, he's like, shut up, guys. It's my fight. Yeah. Classic Dark Schneider, man. This is my fight. Exactly. I will solo it. Yeah, how's the guy alive? I don't know. He's pulled his eye out, but it doesn't seem to really matter for him. He's just like, haha, I will fight you or something. Very weird. Here we go, Yoko-san. He's gonna kill it in a flash. Lillian won't stole it. It's mine, yeah. It's my style. I want style points. No, he's like that. Yeah, let's give him style points. He's a reckless, hot-headed tyrant. Yeah, he's a terrible tyrant. And he's a brute, yes. That's right. He's a super annoying, tyrannic. Maybe it's like Cell in Dragon Ball. If you just destroy, if you like, you know, give it so all its cells, right? You like you vaporize it. Yeah, maybe that is works right. If you, this thing can still probably survive. Yeah, like it has his arms left. You probably have to destroy it like Cell, right? You have to destroy every. Yeah, exactly. This can heal, right? Yeah. Like he split in two basically. That can heal. Come on, man. You can't just destroy its stomach, man. It's just gonna like regrow, right? Stronger now. Guy's right. Yeah, he grew like a new body form. Yeah, he's like a new head or something. He gets stronger every time. He's like the Doomsday. Yeah, he's Doomsday power. Yeah, Shona Man. It's not a Ford Walling. Yeah, he's a Shona Mega, man. I got my own plan. No stupid. It's not Ford Walling. Yeah, I'm not a Shona Mega character. Yes, you are. Yeah, it's like what? I have no. She's just getting more and more thirsty. He's just a moron. Do you love this guy? I love it about him. It's like I feel everything he does now, and she's just so horny, man. Oh, what a man he is. He has no plan. So romantic. Yeah. Only there to narrate, right? He's there to explain to us how it works. Yeah. He's like straight up only here to explain to us how the maze work, because the enemy that has it is too stupid to talk, right? Yeah, the Cyclops can't talk, so we need this guy to stand there and like exposition how it works, right? This is no, it's the knee butt angle, yeah. Gara has with knee, right? And her ass is like, it's this weird angle, man. This is so absurd, man. I love it. It looks so stupid, I love it. It's so etchy, man. Can this guy finally die, man? He just tries, man. He stands there and exposition for like 2 episodes now. Finally, right? Yeah, just kill him. Finally, Jesus Christ, that was so annoying. He just laughed. Oh man, he's got a brutal now though. And he just crushes him against his. Yeah, he's savage, man. He just laughs and crushes his head, man. You got the. How is he still alive? The little shipping guy, he's still alive. He just. How is he alive? He's just like. Yeah, he keep talking. How is this guy alive? Yeah, no ice. But how did he survive that? What? How is he still alive? It doesn't make any sense. Like, no sense. How is he alive from that? Yeah. His own body. Oh yeah, it's turning into... Whoa. Oh yeah, what's happening? It's turning into tiny ants, I guess. Yeah, she didn't do the plan was stupid. Alright, it turned into like a weird... I don't know. I don't know. But how does this guy still alive? He's like, ha yeah, he's holding on to that guy. I don't know. All according to my great plan. Yeah, it's like, yes, of course. It's so weird now that, oh yeah, everything he says, she's like, oh it's so hot. Yeah, I love it about him. Is he lying? Yes, he's lying. Like a forbidden spell that was there written down. It's the lyrics of yeah, like the Black Sabbath lyrics. Like that's the secret super spell, the Asian spell from the past, right? So is the reason he's so powerful because he lived in the past and he listened to that music? Yeah, he has all those like badass songs in his head. Is he finally dead? Kicks him into the black hole. Yeah, because he has like no head anymore, but his mouth. I don't know how is this guy alive, man. He didn't just destroy his eye, man. He turned into a napalm. He like nuked them. He said it was Black Sabbath dawning nuke, right? So it's like I won. It's easy. It was all about myself. You guys did. Insult. Oh yeah, it's a hyperspace man. Okay, yeah, it's a magnetic magical barrier hyperspace. It sounds really weird, but yeah, it's a hyperspace dimensional magnetic magic attack. It's like, yeah, it's an incredible cool magic spell. Yeah, it's like, okay. I like how he's like, yeah, then I turn the ear here and like, how is this? Oh my god, but he just threw out his lyrics and yeah. I love it, yeah, it's a great speech, how it works. Super long speech. Yeah, you destroyed the village, you idiot! You hurt everyone! Yeah, you're just like... The Cyclops did less damage than you did, yeah, it's like, come on! Oh, she's on Ethelred. She's on Ethelred. Yeah, the only woman that can control is her husband, man. Oh yeah, the mace is there. Can you just pick it up, I guess? See if you just... Yeah, just okay. He's kind of happy with not having it. He's like, my god, this guy's so powerful. It's kind of cool, yeah. Well, Kalsu uses ice magic, right? So we haven't seen him really fight someone with that the reverse magic, right? He's an explosive fire guy, so we haven't really seen him fight any with cold magic. No, because when he fought the Ifrit, he just did more fight. Most undead. Yeah, seriously, he's like, but the enemy is over the top, right? Like, this is the most undead guy. He's the undead of the undead. It doesn't make any sense. He's like, this guy is the closest to undead immortality. Like, what is that? Yeah. Man, the longest intro ever, yeah, the most powerful undead. Yeah, it's even better than vampires, okay? Maybe it's the White King then. I like Abigail does like a 2-minute exposition. This is the undead of undead, the king of undead, the undead of undead. But doesn't actually tell anything real. It's like does this like amazing like. He's so powerful. I mean, know Dark Schneider's gonna probably kill him in one episode easily, right? He's so powerful. He's the greatest. It's a big Trump thing, man. Yeah, he's the greatest. No one can be better. Yeah, but you can't destroy the whatever she's trying to see. Like, obviously not. Because that power up. What if she just leaves? Isn't she the seed from that? What if you just take the seed and go away from the village, the country, so you can fight somewhere else? But I mean, her father's right though. Like, yeah, if you destroy the seed, she's gonna everyone die anyway. So, like, you can't do that, right? Her father is clear, right? The king is clear, right? Like, if you destroy the seed or whatever, right, or so on, then every human die, right? So that's the point. The whole planet is really massive, though, for you. Yeah. Who would have built this weapon? The other weapons are like, you know, medical katanas or whatever, right? The other weapons are like a normal human size. Who would have built these weapons? The mace is like... What is the last one, then? Maybe he has it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Maybe they shouldn't have left taking the hammer. Maybe it can like explode inside now. Maybe they shouldn't have taken the hammer. Like NEI's like, I don't care about you. I don't care about you at all. I just want to be the fight, yeah. Don't be concerned about me, lady. It's like, I don't, if you die, I don't really care. It's just like, I just want to know if I can trust you in the fight right there. Yeah, they kind of did an Ifrit thing. Yeah, the best man Ifrit did, yeah. That's true. But yeah, man, Neil is so big, man. I love that anime. Neil is like, her oppas are massive. Her body is so ridiculous, yeah. Her body is like, God, he's too nice to me! He used to be so more abusive when we were dating before. Yeah, he's so nice to me, we're doing it. Yeah, it's her. It's always Netherary. Stupid Yoko. Definitely. Has a Lucian bit on him. I like how the old man just know what it is. It's like, oh, it's the medical evil. Of course. Kid, yeah. I saw it. Mississippi River on Nevada State, okay. This old man, that was some weird comedy. The old man, I have to tell you my true life story. I saw it when I was in Mississippi. It was like 50 years ago. And then when I was in Nevada, this thing happened. And they're like, just tell us what it does. It's just like 50 years ago. Damn it, old man. What is this? Some living decay type? You die if you see him? Is that lich, I guess? Yeah, and they die, right? It's like some kind of lich, life-sucking lich, something. It looks like a lich, right? Just straight up a lich. Yeah, like a magical... God, back to this weird thing with... She's gonna be that Oneshan character, yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he wants that Lucian. This is so anime, man. This is so... motherly or Oneshan in animes, right? They gotta have it. They're so Japanese, gonna have this thing in their ear, right? Like Gara goes in there. It's like, hey guys, are you doing it? We have a fight going on. And he goes in, Netherary, that's my husband. Yeah, she said, don't touch him like that. Yeah, you slut, yeah. Every episode has to be some netherraring. It's because of her, yeah. Every episode there needs to be. He's a lich, right? Yeah. And he kills you if you look at him. But I guess he's just gonna walk past them. What is he? He's flat after them, right? Yeah, and he just died because he's like, this is presses. No, he's like that kind of magic he does? Okay. But I had to say he seems powerful, but this is disappointing from an actual like lore standpoint. He's like a lich something. Yeah, he's kind of like a kind of boring bad guy though. It's just, oh, I'm a big lich, right? Yeah, it's like I'm a magician. Not really interesting from that aspect, like what he actually does. I just think like Clover's out. This is kind of the episode I plan to watch. Yeah, it's out now. So yeah, I freaking call it, man. Freaking timer, man. Yeah. So that can be. So let's review it, and then we watch. Then we read Clover. Yeah, I freaking timed it, man. I freaking timed it. So as soon as this is over, then we read Clover as well. Then in this stream, freaking nailed that timer. Seriously. But anyway, where's the Lichka? Delirious comes in there. So yeah, so he's the ultimate undead, right? A little disappointed me, honestly, in the sense that, like I said, yeah, he just comes in there, and you know, and they're all like, "Oh, he's the strongest undead ever," or whatever. Yeah, and he's like, "Okay, he's just a lich." I mean, he's a classic bad guy. If you've played D&D games, so right, I blame WoW, seriously, what the Walking right, because the lich is the like legendary smart undead or whatever, right? The magician undead. But I feel they're so overused now, and they usually aren't the strongest undead, and they use kind of like some. Yeah, there is so many other games or whatever. He really nuked the village, but I liked it. It reminds me of like Love Pheromone or like Trigon or whatever, right? The kind of classic, this kind of classic storyline right, where the main character, like Dark Schneider, is so powerful, of course. He's so incredibly powerful that when he fights someone, right, and takes it seriously, he destroys the whole city, right? Yeah, so everyone's like, you did more damage than the bad guys did. You did way more damage. Yeah, you destroyed everything. You nuked the whole, you did a nuke battle. You destroyed half the country. And he's like, but I won, right? Yeah, and they're like, well, it would be better if you didn't fight the Cyclops, right? So yeah, very classic storyline. Trigon is the same way. Trigon, you know, Vashapede. It's always about, right? That Vash accidentally destroys cities, right? But he fights the bad guy all the time, right? Because in Vash's case, though, except with the backstory, I was spoiled, but in most of Vash's case, though, it isn't because he wants to do it, though. It's because he's like so bad luck that it's sorts of right. Dark Schneider, though, is more like bloom. He's more like, haha, I win. Yeah, Dark Schneider feels more on purpose, though. But that's a good scene, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's the worst. The king is right, though, right? The king is the one that gets it right. He's like, but if we do this seal thing, or send my daughter away, and all this stuff, right, then everyone just dies, right? He's like, well, if I do that, and I can save maybe this country, at best, it's a dumb plan, because if I save the country for, like, say, a week, then the seal breaks, then the world dies. So he's like, the king is clearly right. The king is like, no, we gotta fool. Here it is, yeah. So I mean, Neil is always necessary, but I feel the anime, I keep saying it, the anime is so much necessary. The anime is so much necessary because, of course, he smashes like every goddamn woman in the anime, right? Except like the old lady that he probably smashed in the past, right? He smashes like every woman, right? And of course, they're always like angry at each other because who's sleeping with him, right? And they really have the three main though. It's obviously Neil, the princess, and Yoko, right? Those are like the three main girls. But we also had, of course, you know, we had Neil's generals, right? They both slept with him too, right? Yeah, they both smashed him too, right? So it's always like a death rating. And now it's definite that all the time, right? Where last episode she stared at the princess, angered at her, and now she's like, I want to kill this woman. She's doing my dodge. So it definitely has constantly this like anger between the girls, right? But it is weird. I mean, she's the one actually, you know, sleeping with him, right? Yeah, Yokiros is like weird, you know. Oh, my big Onishan mama character that fixes your hair and gives you new clothing or whatever, yeah, and fixes your stuff and so on, right? And she's the one actually doing him. So it feels a little weird, but obviously he loves Yoko, right? And she's more like his. But I guess he loves them both in weird ways, I guess, yeah. But she's obviously more like that. He's, I don't know. Well, what would we call Neil? I guess it's more of his like, you know, his buddy that he does, right? So, yeah, she's like the buddy. He's the casual buddy he can be with something. Yeah, it's a weird thing, right? It's like some, it's not romantic, I guess, when they do it. Man, yeah, just try some alright. I've seen it on YouTube later on here. And you know, if you're YouTube, check out the force link below for the full reaction of all the episodes. Tomorrow I'm gonna watch 3 more episodes, I think, right? So be from this episode 17, 18, 19. And but now then, let's read some Black Clover.